Hey there, I'm Joel, and this is a new project I'm starting called A Day in the Life of a Travelling Artist. I live a pretty weird life, and I thought I'd share it on the internet. I reckon it's pretty important to start any project with a clear goal in mind and set some intentions. So here is my intention for this project. I intend to release a video every single day for the next 30 days, detailing what I've done on that day. Why? Well, there's a few reasons. The first reason for me is that my entire life is self-managed. I don't have a job, I don't work for anyone. If I don't do things, they don't happen. And I really struggle sometimes with getting everything done that I need to. I know that one thing that's real useful for me is accountability. I could ask some of my friends to hold me accountable, but that seems like a bit of a drain. I'm actually far more interested in doing this because it keeps me accountable and it also aligns with the next 2 points. Number 2, I live a real different life to a lot of people. Not many people run their whole lives entirely by themselves. Most people have a job that works for someone else. Not many people travel continuously. Not many people do performing arts. Not many people end up being coaches and teaching communication and life skills and relationship building. These are all unique things about me, and I think humans are always fascinated by unique things and by things that they don't necessarily experience. Hopefully by doing this, I will be able to show some people out there what it's like to live my life, show them the great things about it, the things about it that are a lot harder, and maybe inspire people to make some little or some big changes in their own life to move towards something that's more fulfilling for them. My third reason for this is that the newest element in my life that I'm bringing in terms of making income, working with people, is starting to value one of the best skills that I have in my mind, and that is my ability to communicate and to help other people. Over the last few months, I've been running workshops and doing one-on-one conversations with people in a more specific, ordered way. It's something I've been doing for years, but I have worked really hard on communication skills and relationship skills. And these are things that everyone needs to get by in life, and not everyone has the opportunity to spend as much time diving deeply into as I have. Choosing to value myself and my skill in that way has been really challenging. I think it can be really hard sometimes to value ourselves for the things that we're really good at. We just go, oh, but that's easy. Not for a lot of people, and a lot of the feedback I've gotten from people is that this is something I'm really good at, and when I share it, I really help them. I love helping people, so what I'm doing is trying to make this a way for me to help myself, to make income and survive, while helping other people, instead of just doing it freeform as it goes. But convincing people that I actually have skills to share when I don't know them yet is a really important part of this journey. So I want to be making videos. I want to be sharing information and ideas free online, and I want to be giving value away. By doing this project, not only am I keeping myself on task, not only am I sharing some ideas about a different lifestyle, I'm also showing to people that I am good at what I say I'm good at, and that there is value in coming to work with me on one-on-one projects or in a workshop. Giving away free value is the best way to prove to people that you're good at what you do. I want to do that through making videos, so I'm going to start doing videos again every single day. Why today? Well, honestly, I've been wanting to do this for months, so let's start with what I've done today. I woke up on time. My alarm went off at 9:30, I got up immediately, did 10 push-ups, woke up my body. That's a key for me. If I don't get out of bed immediately, my day just disappears out the drain. Unfortunately, well, no, not unfortunate. Life is what it is, let's just accept it. After that, I sat around on my laptop chatting to people for about 3.5 hours. I did do some useful admin work. I got some stuff for a tour that's coming up in Australia organised. I replied to some messages, I sent out some other messages. A lot of my life is communication, trying to prepare for things. But I spent most of that 3 hours just wasting time scrolling Facebook, idly distracting myself, and that's not something I want. At that point I noticed that I hadn't medicated. I am incredibly ADHD, and I find it really hard to keep myself on track. My medication is really important for me on the days where I need to be focused. I love my brain when I don't need to be focused. It is fascinating, it is interesting, it's creative, but sometimes I need to be organised, and I hadn't medicated, so I medicated. Really important for me. And then I went and sat and meditated. Slightly different, sounds similar. Meditate, medicate, meditate, medicate. Anyway, for me, meditation is pretty much another kind of medication. It really vastly improves my willpower. I think for someone who has a really, really hyperactive brain most of the time, sitting and bringing stillness and intentional clarity into my world is so valuable. And this is a project that had been running through my head as an idea for a while, in noticing that it's something that I really do need some more push to keep going with. Today, while I was sitting and meditating, I just decided, okay, screw it. After you finish, get up, go shoot a video, let's start this. So there'll be a few more videos across the course of today. I'll edit them up tonight and throw them online, and you'll be seeing this in the evening, possibly tomorrow morning. But for now, I'm going to head off and do the next couple of things on my list. So I realised it's actually probably pretty useful for you guys watching this back, as well as for myself, to set some clear goals about what I need to do today. This evening, I need to not knock things off the bathroom counter. This evening I'm teaching a couple of workshops. They are things that I haven't taught in a wee while, so I need to brush up on that. I also need to get some gear for one of those workshops. I want to drill some lines for a show I'm in on Saturday. And I know there's other things I need to do, but my brain is not bringing them to mind. Next task in my day, shower. It's a cold shower. I've been doing cold showers for a little while because they really, really fucking help me build willpower. I get in at a relatively warm temperature because I fucking hate the cold. And then every time I use a new product, so soap, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, face wash, etc. Every time I use something new, I just turn the temperature down a bit. This is really, really, really good for training willpower. And in addition to that, cold showers are really good for you, and they make you feel warmer for the rest of the day. So, cold shower, yay. I know I said yay before getting into that shower. I'm not actually sure if I was being serious or sarcastic there. I'm really not a fan of cold. I love warm temperatures. My jam is like pure hot water in a shower, so hot that it scalds me. The last minute of pure cold, not fun. But I'm doing things that I decided to do, and that feels good. So 50-50. Look at me getting dressed at 1:30 in the afternoon like a boss. Next step for me is going to be figuring out exactly what I need to do and making a list, which involves the dreaded computer. Dreaded only because it's very good for getting distracted for long periods of time, so I'm going to set an alarm. Cool, so done with the computer. I managed to leave in less than 10 minutes. That is good. I usually get incredibly distracted. I did manage to do some useful shit while I was there, which included sending my license off to the tour manager in Australia. I'm going to be driving a van while I'm over there, and they need that for registration. And I made a plan for the rest of today. I need to eat some fucking breakfast. That's a good idea. Then I'm going to go and stretch for 20 minutes because my muscles are stiff as heck. Read some script and lines for half an hour, and then work on workshop outlines, give myself a good half-hour break or so, and then head off to these workshops. So I'll start with breakfast. I'm going to look in the cupboards. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty uninspired and uninterested in food, but I also know that eating is going to help me to function. So we've got some apples, kiwi fruit, well, one apple, kiwi fruit, some tin peaches, some oats to stretch it out, and I just found some seedy shit. Yeah, seeds are good for you. Throw that in there, blend it up. I know I can make myself drink a smoothie over the next half hour, and I know it's way better than not eating anything for the rest of the day. Gonna do that. Cool. I have a smoothie. I'm going to go outside and sit in the sun and stretch for a bit, try and get through some of this, and then go and practice some lines. Sun is lovely. I miss the sun when it's not around. So I did some stretching, and I sat down to try and consume some more food liquid stuff, and got real distracted by YouTube videos. Watched like 15 minutes of bullshit, and then remembered that I was doing this now where I have to tell people what I'm doing, and stopped. Yay, accountability. I'm going to go inside and practice some lines now, because this show I'm doing is real fucking cool. It's a devised theatre piece that plays on a bunch of like classics tropes. I'm playing the part of a gender ambiguous Greek deity, god, goddess, person, magical person from above who is very old. That's me. It's really different to anything I've done since I was like in school doing drama. I have not had a script in years, and my brain is not taking it all in as quick as it needs. I have the outline down. Like if I had to go on stage, I'd make it work. I do have some lines that are important though, because they are going to cue other people in the show to do things. So I'm going to go inside and practice those now for half an hour. Try and get it all in my head. Regular repetition is the best way to make your brain remember shit. So half an hour today, another half hour tomorrow. I have all day Saturday at the venue, so I'm confident I'll get through this. Inside, gonna look at the lines, gonna do that for a bit. We'll hopefully get through the rest of this smoothie by the time that I'm done. And the time now is 2:30, so that means it's taken me like an hour and a half, 2 hours since I started doing this whole thing to get through the amount of stuff that probably would have taken me about 4 or 5 hours with my distractible brain previously. Yeah, it's working. It's working.
It's working! It's working!
I have a newfound level of respect for the people who do regular videos where they wander around doing stuff, and also for selfie sticks. Trying to hold a camera and do things at the same time is hard. I can understand why you would like a big long stick to hold it on to get better shots and keep it more steady. So I got another half hour of drilling lines down. There's a few things that I cleared up, a few things I still need to get right, but that's cool. I'm feeling a bit burned out. I think it's important to recognize when you need a break. So I'm gonna take 10-15 minutes and do some meditation, and then figure out whether I want to keep doing things or give myself a bit more of a break. And I will see you soon. I swear meditation is just like a hack for a better life. I'm bringing shit clearer. 20 minutes and I'm still tired, and that's okay. But I've also realized that if I were to just rest right now, I'm probably going to end up more stressed than if I go and get some stuff done, which is a great place to be at in terms of motivating myself to do shit. One of the workshops I'm doing tonight I'm super confident with. In fact, 2 of the workshops I'm doing tonight I'm real confident with. I don't need to do any prep for. The third one is a talk on safety when working with fire. I'm pretty confident in the broad specificities of this, the broad generalities of this, but one of the really important things to be able to talk about is some of the real specific technical details. So I'm going to grab a book, I'm going to write down a list of stuff like MSDS details and flashpoints of fuels and numbers and shit that doesn't always stay in my head, because that's going to make me much more ready for the workshop. I've got just over an hour till I need to be there. It's a 5-minute walk away, so after that I'm going to give myself a good half an hour, 40 minutes break, whatever it takes after that, and not going to come and do a video during that time. I'm going to give myself a break. I'm going to do something that relaxes me. I might watch a video, I might play a video game, I might read a book. Reading is nice as well, or just listen to music. I haven't decided yet. Step 1 is get rid of the stuff that's going to increase my stress while I'm trying to relax, and then give myself a chance to relax, and then I can go and do my stuff in a much better mindset, and I'm keen. So it's 10 to 5 and I'm heading off to go start teaching these workshops. I spent the break making some food, fried up some veggies and beans and had it on toast. Realised I was actually hungry, always a good thing to do. Watched a couple of videos, one on psychology and one that was really unrelated to anything all that interesting. And now I'm walking to the venue for these workshops. It's about 5 minutes away from where I'm staying. So my evening went really well. Taught 2 workshops which were really good, and didn't get a lot of footage. What I did manage to do as well was record some bits of footage for a tutorial that I really want to be putting up online for some of my poi stuff, and taught the 3 workshops. Had a really awesome turnout for a fire safety workshop. Really good to talk about this stuff, and then had a burn with the club afterwards. Really beautiful, lovely way to relax and connect with myself. It's one of those artistic passions I have that always makes me feel full doing it. And got home. I didn't get home until 11:45. Got a rough cut done for this video, but my brain is flagging. Food did not bring me back, and I'm not going to take more medication at this time of night or I'll be up all night. I'm going to go get a good night's rest. It's pretty much 1 AM, so I've got time to get 8 hours in before 9:30, which is when I can be getting up. Finish in the morning.